I brought a few.
MLK,
I
nonviolent,
brought a few
nonviolent.
sound bites that has hit the world social media.
Oh yeah,
I
for
want to
sure.
go. I want to go back to this one. I want to give the Saints something to watch for.
And the Aints.
Tye Tribett made the comment that the institution of the church is whack.
I'd agree.
This is a quote.
I would agree with him.
What do you think about that statement, and how do you feel about the church overall now versus how you felt coming up?
Man,
I would agree with him.
you want to go or
Yeah,
you want
I'll
me to
go.
go? Okay, you go.
I will agree with him. The institution. Now, what we have to realize is what he actually said. Not the church itself, not the church body, the institution. Church has become way more commercialized than when I was growing up. I will also say that in my decision as a grown man to join another church, the way the church is now played a lot into that.
Yeah.
The institution of church where we have been made to dehumanize human beings as if you can do no wrong is whack. And I think that that's what people think that church is now.
I love what he said. I don't know what kind of church, whether he was at a storefront church or anything, but I know
In Jersey, the storefront.
It was a storefront.
Yeah.
I can just remember it's like a lot of y'all been saying. So although we in down south, it's not as many. You wouldn't call it a storefront, but watching where y'all were first and watching how it was so innovative, it was supposed to come something. I think churches back in the day, it weren't really storefronts. They was real churches.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Certain times, in order to get a whole new mindset, again, it can't be this big building. It has to be from the ground up.
Yeah.
And yes, he is right. I grew up in both. I actually still like old school church.
Yeah.
You understand the things that you take from what was the institution. And then you understand at the same time, there's an Old Testament, there's a New Testament.
Yeah.
There are new people, they're not going that way.
They're not going that way. Absolutely.
You're going to have to use this way.
Yeah.
So if the big picture is always bringing them to God,
That's right.
if the big picture,
Big picture.
Yep.
Keep the main thing the main thing.
Yeah.
if the main thing is bringing them to God,
Yeah.
and that way isn't working, do you get mad because they're not coming the way you knew how they should come?
Yeah.
Or let's get them in there.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. I think we just keep looking over that part, and that's why I like what he said. It's like it used to be a time where if you came in church a certain way, they make you sit in the back.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
know what I
Or
mean?
not let you in at
Yeah,
all.
Yeah. So I like how y'all brought it back to C3. C3, I don't even think, man, it's such a big difference. And it's a lot of churches that will attempt and will do same things like that. Or with Tye Tribett, he won't the first, but he was the most noticeable.
Absolutely. There you go.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But his statement is definitely correct. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Shaw.
I like what everybody said. You know, I'm a little bit different because traditional church is good for somebody. Like everybody had their own opinion, so it's good that there's a lot of churches, so you can find something that works for you. But I look at the church and the barbershop as something that we control, our
Staple.
communities control.
Yeah.
And I
Pillar.
think that, you know, it's important that those two institutions think outside the box. It shouldn't be in a box and ruled by the standards of America, right? Because our people and our community needs so much development.
Yep.
It needs cultivation. And what I like about C3 is the fact that I see the type of people that are there. And it's not like they just there and then they leave.
Yeah.
No, C3 utilizes those people.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Which brings us closer to God.
Closer, yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Well, another church would kind of shun what we do.
Man.
Which is, I think,
And
for
that's
me,
what happened to
that
me.
went into my decision to join C3.
100%.
Yep.
I think knowing Mac and Lady beforehand, just the type of individuals they are. Hell, they told us we having church on the lake next 2 weeks. I'm rolling
I'm out
because
there.
I know them to be good people.
Yeah.
I know them to be integritous people. And, maybe some other people have had different experiences with them.
Yeah.
I think for me, it was like, hey, I need a community of people who are going to be around me, help me grow,
Yeah.
and help me out of this space I'm in now. Because, again, like going through divorce is just like, all right, I got to start over. I was cool with that. Like all those ideas I'd be cool with. I just was like, all right, now what we do? Like, all right, I'm at ground zero. What we do now? So I think even being part of C3 and knowing who Mac and Lady were beforehand, I was just like, all right, they got a church. Let me go check out their church because they good people. Let me go check out their church. I know they not gonna be under or leading anything that's bad. When I got to C3, I'm like, oh, these people is just like your boy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
Because
This makes the most sense for me because I like in C3 and just our community, you like it is church, but you ain't gotta curtail your whole image, which was another thing for me. Me being an R&B artist, I'm like, man, I will be on the praise team, bro, but like, you know what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so how Sandra Allen raised me is like, Brandon, I would much rather I raised you in church. I would much rather you praise team, do all that good stuff. Be a gospel artist if you just want to be an artist, be a gospel artist. But you're my son first. So as long as you're happy, put God first, and I'm a ride with you. So that has kind of been my MO for my latter years or since I've become an artist. Like even at the last ministry I was at, like I was a little weirded out just because I'm like, dang, I done a show with Gav maybe the night before. Then I gotta do praise and worship in the morning. And I don't know if I ever told you this, bro. When I was at said church, somebody called themselves like telling on me.
You told me about that.
And so the person who brought it to me, I said, well, here's the thing. I was there and you know what I do. But how was they able to tell you I was there?
yeah.
If they weren't there too.
Absolutely. And
They
see,
was like,
that's
I didn't
crazy.
look
I get
at
the
it like
same
that.
thing.
I said, so
Same thing.
I said, so for me, how I was raised, bro, I don't gotta be on the praise team. That ain't like some people gotta have that.
Yeah.
They gotta have, and they can just praise whatever ministry. Like they gotta be a part of that ministry to feel some kind of fulfillment in their life. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
For me, I don't need that.
Yeah.
Cause I got a whole nother world that I have. I told him, I was like, bro, I'm putting a lot of stuff on pause of my own because I wanna help be a part of this. It's growing.
Yeah.
And we like 2 years in, we building. And every time I come in, like I was telling y'all today, I was excited to get here with y'all guys because it's like, nah, I gotta make it back.
Yeah.
So I was freaking out. I was freaking out I was like, is anything's gonna jeopardize that? I don't want to jeopardize that. So it's like, no, for real. Like, so just that community, man, means a lot to me, bro. And I came in, I said, oh, Matt got on hats. Oh, this how people is rocking here. Oh, it's cool. All right, cool.
Right. Yeah. And that for me, I needed a place that I could relate, that could relate to me.
For sure.
And I could relate to it or whatever, right? And
That's the other thing. Like, they so relatable.
yeah, that's what I needed, right? And the thing is, for so long, like being a DJ and you in the club on Saturday night, you know, you looking for, you know, I'm this a gift. You know what I mean? And my gift is being used at 10 o'clock at night to 2 in the morning or whatever, right? But now I gotta go give God some time because God is the reason why I have this gift. And I don't want to go to a church where I'm looked down upon
because of that gift.
Because of my gift.
You still can be DJ Tito.
Absolutely. And and what was crazy was
they
when,
utilized the gift too.
Yeah, exactly. And so the thing is, when I got there, like when I first met Mac, I met Mac dancing. You know what I mean? We had a birthday party, right? He had a birthday party at one of the members. I did not know who this man was, period. Right? I'm like, this dude is dancing in front of my sister. I bought me some new speakers, and I was rocking old school. It's cold. Like, it was January. We in a tent. This man dancing. I holler at my homegirl, Tiff. I'm like, hey, Tiff, who is this guy? She said, oh, that's Pastor Mac. I said, who?
Right. Right.
She was like, yeah, that's my pastor.
Right.
I said, yo, he cool as all get out, right? What he did not know, I was watching him the entire night.
Right.
The entire night, right? He was my wing guy and didn't even know it. He got the party started, right? And you know how it is when you got somebody rocking with you and you performing, you looking for that one. You feeding off of them, right? So it's cold, so I needed something to draw my energy to. Smack. That's what brought me to C3. You know what I mean? Because now I saw how he was outside of the church. He was a human.
Yeah.
And that's what I needed. I wanted a human. I wanted somebody that can sit down and do this with me. And then if I'm wrong, I know for a fact he gonna come at me. And I'm gonna respect what he say.
Well, all y'all go to the church. I am a member to default. I'm gonna say this because a lot of great things has happened every time I come to C3. But I will say this, and I have said this to a couple of people before. But what I do appreciate about the church, everybody at the church protects their leaders.
Yes. Yes.
Which means you don't protect what doesn't protect you.
Right.
And that if they don't protect it, that means it's not sacred to them. It's not a treasure to them.
Boy,
that was
you saying the word, boy.
Huge.
Yes.
For me.
Yep.
To watch in Greensboro. And the fact that like I knew Leah forever. Met Matt. First thing Mac asked me, well, you know, he spoke to me. The second time he saw me, like, who are you? Why does everybody know you? Yeah. Mac has always been a semi-protective brother on the low. Every blue moon he'd text me like, yeah, you good? Like, but the thing is, as a pastor, I appreciate it because we've had conversations of God and just being a person. And I think that's what a lot of churches don't do. I don't mind whether the church is old school or new school, but some of this depends on the members and the pastors.
Absolutely.
And the pastors here understand, listen, I just got to get you here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we can clean.
Yeah.
But the members so dope at C3, they ain't even really got to do that.
No.
Like the members so dope, they get you there all, already. That's jumping
Yeah,
out of
we
the
throwing you up
institute.
there dirty, nigga.
Yeah.
Everybody in here got something. We don't know
Everybody
what it
dirty.
is,
But,
but you
that's,
dirty. Go
that's
on,
the
Wigs.
difference from the institute, because you know you can't be a certain way. You know what I mean? And this is the thing.
And that's what he was speaking about was whack.
Yeah. You can't be this way.
You can't be a certain way.
Let me ask you this,
Uh-huh.
because some people who don't know,
Yeah.
you will be at a spot on Friday, Saturday night.
Yeah.
But Sunday morning, where you at?
Oh, always.
In church.
So
On that
do,
organ.
have you got kickback from that?
Years ago, I did. The thing that always kept me grounded was, if I can give 100% to my gig, I'm gonna give 200%. Where it almost looked like I'm animated, but it's not. It's just I'm thankful because
Yeah.
um
Yeah.
That's it, girl.
the stuff that I've been able to do
Yeah.
in the past 2 years.
Yeah.
And he can say that from this, I've been a leader all my adult life.
From day one.
A leader.
Yeah.
I'm talking about over many. So I think going through this whole journey and stepping in C3, and certain things happen later when I leave out. And it's God first.
Yeah.
Let's not get it twisted. But I know I was just at the right place at the right time.
Absolutely, bro.
So you talking about somebody that left New Year's and started such a big viral situation that it lasted. I mean, it lasted so long, it was crazy. It's still going on.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still getting money off of something I ain't even thinking about no more.
Yeah.
I go back again, and then I'm on Beyonce album the late on that night.
Yeah.
Did not know. And it's just certain things that came with C3 that was life changing for me, even in doing gospel music, because I never wanted to do anybody's stage with gospel. I don't do it. Just not me.
He don't. That's not a lie. He don't.
That is just not me. I love God, but I'm not getting on your stage, God. I'm sorry. I get on the organ, I get on drums. Let's keep it right there. So I think it was a lot of things that C3 just, between the people, the ministry, and just the love and the protection, that if I wasn't a musician, I'd be there every Sunday, because it's just some people call me a church boy. I'm gonna be a church boy all my life.
For sure.
But you understand, and like with things changing, you have to change too.
with it. Yeah, absolutely.
And you have to be with people who want to see the main agenda.
Yeah.
Is getting people to God.
Yeah.
And watching them be bigger and blessed.
Yeah.
So for me, it's always a tear thing, because I don't know literally if I would be right here right now if a piece of it's not all C3,
Yeah.
but a good piece of
Of
it
it
was
is, yes.
being around this ministry. So it just kind of it's a tearjerker for me, because again, right now, anyway,
It's
you know what I
up.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can speak to that protection piece.
Yeah.
Just because our last season, if you know, you know. But Mac showed me, he was like, bro, this is what I'm getting from the community. They ready to ride. All you gotta do is say you want. I said, no. No. I think just knowing that y'all are ride is good enough
They
for
dope.
me.
They dope.
Because
They dope.
I know I'm already held on wheels by myself.
You already Gucci.
You give me a gang of
Yeah.
people, it's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
It's up. And once he showed me that, like, I was already a member of C3 anyways.
Yeah.
But if there was ever a time that I was gonna waver, like, well, maybe I chose the wrong ministry. That right there showed me, nah, I'm locked in, bro. And whatever come with that, I'm with it.
But
So like I have jumped into that defense mode if somebody be like, yo, so you at C3? Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
Exactly.
I'm
Exactly. That's where I was going because
So maybe what we
yeah.
what we on?
Yeah, what we on?
Cause no,
Absolutely.
we not perfect, but I'll be doggone if I'm gonna talk about anybody in my family.
Absolutely.
That's in real life too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, bro, like
he
what is
will
you on?
meet you there. Mac will be like, look, even if it won't somewhere, he like, I support.
Yeah, for sure.
And for those that love to shop like myself, my sister Lee, she'll shop too.
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure,
what I mean?
for sure.
But they both have really been brothers and sisters in so many ways and protect. Like I get this. I'm still kind of outside looking in because I'm not there as much as y'all.
Yeah.
So I get to see what y'all can't see because y'all always there. And it's cross the line, the same thing every time.
But Gav, you said something, and be honest with you, right? You know, seeing you get emotional behind your blessing and knowing that you found a place or whatever of comfort and somewhere where you can be Gav and everything that Gav needs, you found that place. That was for me. Because when you're searching and you know for a fact you're not hitting it on all cylinders. And you're like, man, I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Right? And that's how it was for me going to C3. I knew I was running, but I'm not running like I should be. I needed a tune-up. You know what I'm saying? C3 was it. And believe it or not, getting with C3 and getting amongst people that had the same mindset, or they saw me, they didn't see me as DJ Tito. They knew that I DJ'd, but they didn't see me like that. They saw me as Tito. They saw me as a brother. I remember DJing for the first time gospel. And when I was asked to do it, I was like, okay, God, why is you bringing this my way? You know what I mean? I've never done this. You know what I mean? I didn't know probably maybe a good 3 gospel songs. You know what I mean? But I had to go on I said, okay, well, if you got them to ask me,
Then he gonna provide whatever you need to do the job.
absolutely, bro. And all of a sudden, man, I remember sitting down and I just remember, like, let me go to this YouTube. I just started listening to gospel music. Pick this, do this, do that. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, that was the nervous moment ever for me. And this, you know, I'm like, okay, but I'm gonna do it. And I remember doing it, and then Alex and Don came up to me and was like, bro, you killed it. I'm like, really? You know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm like, really? Seriously, that's where I was at, right? But then after that, bro, it was so much that was coming behind that, not only from DJing, but where I sit at in corporate America. There was so many different things, and then the content that I had to give back to my associates was pumping through me from the message that I got from Sunday service. Right? So all my content got stronger or whatever, right? So where I was known as an impactful leader at where I work, but at the same time, I felt myself going to a whole different level.
Uttermost.
Yeah. And so it's like, you know, I'm like, man, so when I do sit in C3 and I dial in, once I get dialed in, I'm looking at my daughter. My daughter sitting right beside me, right? And to see a 16-year-old praising God, bro, do you know what that do to me?
Right.
Like, to see my daughter being, like, getting messages or saying this is what I need in my life, right? Those trips home, or when we're sitting at the crib and she's talking to me about how I love my church, this is what I learned. She's bringing other people bro, come on, man. You know we on good ground.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's where I'm at. That's why I get in 2, 3 o'clock in the morning sometime on a Saturday night. Bruh, I'm up. My daughter, Daddy, it's time to go to church. I'm there.
That's weird.
Want that word.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you, Tito.
Yeah.
I have not been excited to come to nobody's church.
Right.
Me either. Me either, bro. That's honest
And
to God truth.
I've been in some ministries.
Yeah.
I've been in some ministries. I was a couple of weeks ago, a birthday party for one of my friends, and we in Charlotte having a good time. It got late in the evening. I said, "All right, now I'm gonna dip out." It's like, "You going?" I was like, "Yeah, I gotta go." And of course, I ain't I be in church. I am not that person. But I knew why I was leaving.
Yeah.
Right.
I knew why I wanted to get
Yeah,
home.
absolutely.
I was like, "Nah, I need to get a nap in because
Yeah.
I got church."
Yeah.
In my mind, I was like, "I gotta be at C3, bro."
Yeah, you got to be there,
That,
bro.
that 7:30
Bro, I
call
got-
time.
bro. Bro, 6 a.m. call time gonna be crazy.
And
I was like, "Whoo!"
what's crazy, I got a family reunion to do.
But I'd be excited about it, bro. I've
Yeah.
never had to get to y'all today. I'm like, don't do me like this, God. Like, if you gonna take your boy, don't do me like this. Don't
He
do
said
me
that.
like I called
He
back
said
in a
that.
panic. Like, Max said, "I'm on the way." I said, "Okay, I'm on the way too."
Yeah.
Like he was kind of like God, like, bro,
Yeah.
just calm down. You
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I ain't never had that type of excitement about no one's church ministry
Right. Yeah.
to get to and be a part of and want to do and none of that.
Bro,
Never.
I'm promoting
Yes, sir.
C3.
Facts.
I'm promoting C3 as if I was promoting a party.
Like you would, yeah, like you would never
Yeah.
see, you would never see,
would never
my,
see that.
my former churches
Yeah.
or the ministry that you never see them on my social
Bro,
media.
serious business.
Not because I wasn't trying to
Gav.
do it or trying to hide them or
Follow
none
me
of
to
that.
C3.
There
Bro.
isn't an envy, just a smid jealousy of
Yeah.
all of you.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
Oh no, bro!
I'm just telling you,
That's
bro.
a real thing.
Yeah.
No,
Because I've gotten you at C3 now?
No, because I love it. I love
Yeah.
it that much.
Bro.
And I'm like, y'all.
Bro, I had to run
I
to
be
the
like a
front
kid
one day,
that be
bro.
watching everybody else with the new toy.
Yeah.
Like, dang, they get to play with it.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Bruh.
look, listen, I don't like going to church if I can't play.
I know.
If I be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, and then the thing is,
And bro, we know we got a dope. You know we got a dope baby.
Oh, yeah.
but no, amazing.
You
baby.
already know.
But this is
Hey.
the other thing.
Yeah.
But any of them niggas would get up if you said you wanted to
Like,
play.
I have
sure.
found
Yeah.
a place even when I'm there.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, that doesn't happen for everybody.
Yeah.
It's not well, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying. But it's just, I must admit, there is a sense, a small hint of hoping y'all fall on a banana.
Yeah.
Or a trip because I
hey,
can't be there.
be
So when
Good
y'all
luck.
walk like, hey, I'm like, I'm gonna put my foot out there.
Yeah.
No, because it's dope. Cuzzo was just telling me earlier. Don't laugh, Cuzzo.
Yeah.
Like she was like, yo, I mean, you can come to the 8:30. They done changed the times now. And I'm like, man, I got church, I gotta do this. But this is the thing. This is to me considered my church family.
Yeah.
And church home. I have
Yeah.
to be careful. I go to another church.
Yeah.
But
Bro, and you know these clips be crazy.
You don't know.
Let me just say, these
Yeah.
clips be
Bro,
crazy.
I done got my share
But then
of
my
beef.
family, though, like
Everybody touch somebody because I
please,
know.
Yes. You already know, B.
These
You
clips
already
is
know.
real.
Exactly.
My
yo.
sister, I'm trying. She wants to come back. More than likely, she gonna end up joining before me.
Yeah.
Like I am working to not have to play anymore and to be able. Not because I love the church I'm at,
Yeah.
but it's C3 just got my heart.
Yeah.
C3 just got my heart. But the thing is to find a church that gets you like that.
Yeah.
I'm like him.
Yeah.
Man, all these churches I've been to, this one of the few churches ever.
Yeah.
that I'm
And,
like, oh, no, I wanna
I
come
got to
back.
ask Mac a question, right? When you hear this, right, and you being our pastor and leader or whatever, right, and they say to much given is much required, right? Like how we protect C3 with everything.
I'm telling you.
And how do you go about, like, your vision and what you got set forth for C3 to go being our leader.
So how do I go about?
Yeah, like I know you're sitting there thinking, and I heard in church yesterday somebody, somebody had a vision. Her and Pastor Leah was riding, and she said that she saw you and Pastor Leah looking for a new building or whatever, right? Like what kind of goes through when you hear these type of testimonials? Like what does that do for you?
Right here, and I had to catch myself from getting emotional, because more than anything, it's confirmation. Because I pastored a church for 15 years, and there's times, and we've all experienced it. Mm-hmm. There's times where you have to say, "Well, God, did I make the right decision?" Mm-hmm. Right. You know, we have it in business, we have it in relationships. Mm-hmm. And so I had to, a moment ago, I was going to say, hey guys, that wasn't the question. And because it wasn't the question.
No, legit it wasn't. But I was just like, so it's the vibe at this point. Like,
so,
we vibing it up.
Yeah, exactly.
The reason I left it alone is, and y'all know me, like I don't.
Oh yeah, Megan, he ain't off some calls.
Me and Lady don't need. We're not affirmation seekers.
Right. Yeah.
But this was a moment that I needed because of just some other things around. But the bigger thing is hearing that from men.
That's it.
Women gonna love the church.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Women gonna. It don't matter what the church look like.
Yeah.
What is going on?
If the preaching is good, if the singing is good, women gonna be there.
They rocking.
Absolutely.
I think for people who watch this to see men say, you know what, I rocks with the church, bro.
Yeah.
Like at this point in my life, and maybe there was a season I didn't, but at this point in my life, call me a church boy.
Yes, I'm good.
If you on 2nd and 4th, you can find me at 234 Kettering Grove. Like I'm up in there, and like you may walk in there and see me with my hat on, my Jordans on, my Timbs, but it don't change the fact that this is what's getting me in the face of God.
Yes.
And so to hear that, it's more confirmation when the enemy try to make you feel like you're not making an impact. So you know,
man,
this
you got Brandon Pierre excited about church.
No, this segment
You're
of this,
impactful, bro.
of this production will be something that's framed in the archives of Circle C. If somebody ever tell me that we're not making an impact, I'm just gonna post
hold on
this.
a second. Yeah, hold on a second.
I'm just gonna post. And I know different journeys, and I always talk about Shaw cut. Before me and him met, Shaw probably cut 100 pastors' heads. He gets invited to church daily.
True.
Am I right?
Yeah,
daily. Yeah, would you believe I never invited him?
I believe that.
Yeah.
And I was just as shocked the first time I seen him in there.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Bro, when I seen him, I was like, oh, dog, he really does exist.
Yeah.
It's not just a thing.
I
Like, he's
had
not a
somebody
myth.
tell me they don't come to C3 because everybody goes there.
Everybody goes there. Yeah.
Like that was a legit answer.
That's tough. That's tough.
tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
But here's the thing.
That's tough.
It didn't dawn on me when he was like, I didn't come because you invited me. I never invited him to church because I don't invite people to my church.
You didn't invite me.
Bro.
I'm like, yo, this is what I do.
Yeah.
This is where I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to be down.
Yeah.
But you came off the strength of somebody else inviting you.
Yeah.
Bro, I wasn't. I hit Mickey up. I was like, "Hey, what y'all doing for New Year's?" She was like, "Bruh."
That's when you came.
She was like, "Bruh, pull up," because I think years before that's New Year's, bro. I'm either performing somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm gallivanting somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what, God, I'ma really make this. I'ma really be intentional about finding a church, because you know, like I would always be like, oh, I'm gonna visit people church until I never make it off my couch.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, all right, let me see what C3 about, because Breen and Mickey,
Yeah.
we come from the same ministry.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know their integrity and I know them to be solid women. So I'm like, let me go check it out.
Yeah.
That was a great service that night.
Because they not gonna be, it definitely was. They're not gonna be aligned with anything that don't make sense. I know them.
Yeah.
Let me go see. I'm like, I know Mac and Lady. I'm like, what would you say all the time? Let's just see what happens.
see what happens.
Let's just see what
And
happens.
to know that I'm under leadership where the phrase, man, let's just see what happens. Cause I don't know. I'm living this thing out just like you.
Yeah.
Bruh.
And wherever God take us is where he take us.
It makes you okay to live it.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gotta be scared. Like I'm literally like, let's just see. I'm just trying to see something.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see something.
And
Like, you don't have to come up with explaining to people, well, why you doing what you doing, bro? I'm just trying to see
Now,
something.
but can I say something, Matt?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a little upset because we went to 2 services. I was, because I feel like I missed something at the second service.
Oh no, this is what you just
Right.
have to do though.
So
You
this
have
is-
to stay
listen.
at both services.
Yeah.
bro.
So look, this is what, because I'm gonna tell you what I got in my feelings.
I don't know.
Right?
I don't
It was
know.
your birthday.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
your birthday. And it was at the second service,
That he broke down.
and you broke.
Was that
And
my
I won't
birthday?
there.
That was my
I
birthday.
felt like it was your birthday.
Yeah, you missed
It
the
was
moment.
your birthday. I missed the moment. I missed the moment, bro. I missed the moment.
Hey, bro.
'Cause look,
The second show was double though.
hey, listen.
My niggas.
Because the thing is, what Mac don't understand, he got so many soldiers in there
Yeah.
that's ready to ride with him
Yes,
at
sir.
any moment.
Oh no, I think he's well aware. I think
yo,
that
I mean,
he's
like,
well
like
aware.
he got some true soldiers
Right.
at that place, right? That's loving God, that's taking something out of church, and from you and Pastor Leah every week.
Yeah. You wanted that moment with
Yeah, I
us.
want that moment with you, bro. For real, I cried too. You know, I had my phone like this. I'm like, dang, man, I should have been there.
Hey, bro, I was coming to be a lay member in the pew. No cap. That's what Mac do.
You stupid.
He come from the back. You know he got the
Yeah,
set
you
on.
already know how you do, bro.
Ladies like, oh, come here, Brandon. Now you know me.
Yeah.
I waited till it was nobody else joining that Sunday. 'Cause I was up here. Look. When she was like, anybody want to join? I sat up in my seat. I was like, because if anybody else get up here, I ain't going today. I'm gonna make this my church. But I ain't going. I ain't going today.
Really, Brandon?
Till it's, oh, bro,
he
this
did
is
it like that?
It's a real story. Yeah, for
Long
sure.
story.
So this particular Sunday, I
Only
was like,
be.
oh, ain't nobody get up? Oh, bet. So I'm going. The lady said, oh, come here, Brandon. I'm like, oh, it's lit. They know me up in here. It's lit. Wow. Bro.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
Matt come from the back with the headset on. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. So I know everybody in the church is like,
Yeah,
how did he know, bro? Like,
yeah.
so then.
Damn, something wrong. Something wrong with him, man.
I'm immediately like, okay, cool. I got a church home. I could just sit in the pew,
Yeah.
come to church when we supposed to come to church. He put his arm around me, he look at the praise too. Hey, he sit with y'all. I'm like, big dog.
I won't try to do all
I wasn't trying to do none of that. Look, people introduce, hey, my name is such and such, take my number. No, I ain't taking no numbers now. This, come on now.
Oh my God.
I'm like, man, but just even in that interaction, I knew that I had found community that was gonna help me grow.
family quick.
Yeah.
I'm talking about instantly, bro.
Yeah.
And those people have not switched sides, bro.
Oh, they
Yeah.
know.
They'd be like, Brandon, you crazy. Shut up.
Yeah.
Like, you doing too much.
Look,
But I
half
be
the time,
needing
I don't
that.
know how they know me. I be like, I know you.
Yeah, I don't know you. I don't know you know
don't
me.
matter. Like that's just like I said. I get to look in as a brother that can't be there all the time.
Right.
It's all good though.
But
Yeah, we in there, man.
Yeah.
We in
man.
there, man.
I appreciate y'all, man. That's a wrap. Until next season, we City Boys. We out.
We
Peace.
are.
Holla.
Hey man, If you clip me up,
Yeah.
clip me up nice. You know,
Yeah.
I like the,
Yeah.
I like
I
the,
love that though. I love that.
I like to
clip.
make, I like to make my joints viral.